So how can brands build trust in sort of the early and visible stages of that buying journey? And Demetrius, why don't we start with you for that?
Yeah, definitely. I think trust is really one of the most essential factors within B2B. And how marketing can really build the trust is, first of all, by increasing credibility, right? So that we know our stuff as a brand. By increasing reliability, we deliver what we promise to our customers. And by also increasing that intimacy, right? So making our customers feel safe even before they're having those conversations with our sales. And lastly, the most important, reducing that self-orientation, right? So and we can do that by removing that friction, or by actually not asking something for exchange, right? Because then we do whatever we do not because we want something as an exchange, but we do it with less self-orientation. And then yes, trust ultimately is built when buyers feel understood and not persuaded, right? We not try to sell them, but we try to understand them. And yeah, in the early stages, that means that our marketing efforts should focusing, how can we develop more educational, thought leadership content? How can we improve our peer validation, through testimonials and customer success stories that we are sharing, and how we have a very transparent messaging about what's our value proposition and main USPs.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, yeah, I really like that you said, sort of that safety element. And also, yeah, I think just if it feels like a transactional relationship, it's noticeable on both ends, I think. Jonathan, did you have anything that you wanted to add on to
I was
Demetrius?
nodding along there, everything he
Yeah.
was saying. But I mean, I think, thinking about where I see it going wrong, I see a lot of companies, B2B companies, just going straight in for product, like features and then going, well, because they get so excited, they know they've got this great product and they really want to shove the features in our face. And they're not actually understanding the storytelling behind that. And here at Acronis, we're a channel model, so we help our buyers sell down to their buyers, and we've helped them switch that. So instead of going and talking about very in-depth cybersecurity features and systems, we've just told a story and really sort of stretch to the emotional side of what people do. So a good example is we have a product, MDR, great. It's managed detection and response. Okay, great. Now if I run my own florist, for example, I don't really know what that is, and it sounds expensive and I don't really care. Whereas if you go and say, well, look, we want to protect your business so that you can sell flowers on Valentine's Day, and we want you to be able to go on holiday without worrying, and we want you to, you employ 5 people with 5 families, we want them to carry on. All of a sudden, you're appealing to that person, and they trust you because you know what they're about. You're not just shoving a product at them and saying, pay me however much money a month. So I think, yeah, Demetrius, he summed it up, but it's really, it's just helpfulness without a call to action. And that's easier said than done, because we are all under pressure to deliver leads, to have gated content, to prove that our money's being, so it's that real challenge. But I've seen it work. I've seen it work when you switch to storytelling and understanding the customers, the revenue really comes in.
Yeah, I think storytelling is such a powerful tool in our industry, especially when it comes to, sort of the B2B messaging, just to make it a little bit more, I think, creative and exciting as well. Chris, is there anything that you wanted to add? I know Jonathan, Demetrius kind of summed it up.
Yeah, just, I guess, extend Jonathan's point on that storytelling. I think like who is telling that story is really important. I think we are seeing, and we have seen, this shift from the corporate brand telling the story to real people at that business telling the story, whether it's the founders, the C-suite, the execs. Employee generated content we know cuts through and is way more effective now than, if I put a post out on my own personal LinkedIn that's genuinely me and written by me, or a video, versus if we put the same post out through the Real Flow company profile, I can guarantee which one's going to get more interaction and engagement, and we're seeing that a lot. So I think the sort of that storytelling piece, but told by real people authentically, is again just adds to that power we've talked about.
Yeah.